Hi, I'm Alicia from artforthecreativesoul.com, your one-stop shop for art education inspired by great Black visual artists and culture. Thanks for joining us again today for another video. We're so excited about what we're sharing today because it is our new creative resource entitled Shades of Genius, Celebrating Black Artists in Museums. And this is a collection of some of our favorite artists from across our products that we offer. And it's inspired by a trip that we took home to Detroit, Michigan last year. Shout out to Detroit. While we were there, we visited the Detroit Institute of Arts and discovered that they have a gallery that features African American artists. One of the pieces that stood out to us in that display is this untitled geometric abstract by Detroit native Alvin Loving Jr. Also known as Al Loving, let's explore the page from our new book that features this award-winning artist. So the first thing that I'm going to do is just walk through all of the prompts that's on the page. I'm going to place a sheet of scrap paper behind the page before I get started to protect the design that's behind it. Each page features a portrait design for you to color. Surrounding the portrait design are prompts to help you learn more as you deepen your knowledge about the artist and their work. So in the speech bubble on the right side of the page, there's a prompt asking for a quote by the artist. And after doing some research on the internet, I found a quote that I like and I am writing it in that prompt. Below the speech bubble, there is a circle asking for me to draw an element or principle of design from the artist's style that I like. So I am focusing on geometric shapes. I'm using this template here to just help me plot out a simple abstract design. Of course, I could have done this freehand or using a straight edge or ruler. After I draw this design, I'm going to use gel pens and water-based markers to color it in. One of the features that I enjoy about this book is that it's cross-curricular. So far I've connected to technology, English language arts, social studies, and math. So you can use a page from this resource to do an entire lesson. You can use it across subjects, and it's 8x10 and easy to take with you. So I took a picture of the artist's work that I printed a small copy of. I cut that out, and now I'm getting ready to glue it in the frame, which is the next prompt on the page, which asks for me to glue an example of the artist's work. So you can use photographs that you've taken, or you can, of course, look online, or perhaps look at maybe resources that you've gotten from a museum or gallery that have examples of the artist's work in them. The next prompt asks for information about the artist's place and date of birth. So I'm going to write that in. And then there is an art tip under each portrait that you can use or not if you want while you're coloring the artist's portrait. I used a variety of markers to color in this portrait. I used alcohol-based, water-based, and these markers that allow you to play around with color. The art tip asks for me to add a geometric pattern to the shirt. Coloring the portrait was so relaxing and one of my favorite parts of working on the page. At the bottom of each page, there's also a question that asks you to think more critically about the artist's work or relationship to their community, or just how the work may make you feel or thoughts that you may have about it. So I added an abstract pattern to the name, and I've completed the page. This resource is wonderful for a variety of educators, learners, users, students, whether you are a homeschool educator, a classroom teacher, a museum educator, a student. This is designed for children and adults, and it's interactive. It highlights 30 important Black visual artists. It helps to prevent summer decline, and it's cross-curricular, as I showed you in the video. It'll also help you develop visual literacy and critical thinking skills, and it's a fantastic companion for your museum and gallery visits, or if you're seeing public art. It's lightweight and easy to take in your tote or backpack. So make sure you visit our website, artforthecreativesoul.com, today to get your copy.